Well, three more matches up, and we have more games which people were excited for, not excited for. Personally, I was only excited for one game out of these three, and that was only the one which happened today, which is Mumbai and Punjab. Obviously, we'll talk about those later, but we have to give it up for Chennai Super Kings. Yeah, crazy. They got their second
They're
win.
back. They're back.
They're actually doing well. And crazy fact is, after 21 matches, this is the 22nd match, the first team to defend any score below 200, which is actually a good feat. And anything below 200 is 192, by the way. So, but either way, nothing to take it away from those guys. Yes, it was not a strong KKR side, but we know how good KKR can be, especially at Chepauk. They've had a decent track record for the past 2 years at least. I think last year, at least they really played well. I think Varun Chakravarti spun it out, and Sunil Narayan as well. So compared to that, yeah, they played well. Ayush Matre, I think definitely he's showed his form. I
The
think before
re-
coming into it,
yeah, I think
before coming into IPL, everyone was on his back.
the reason behind Chennai finding their groove this season is probably Sanju Sam. It's definitely Sanju Samson finding the runs again, and Ayush Matre as well
Yeah,
coming back in form at the right time is what is extremely important for the CSK side.
exactly.
And if you see as well, I never understood why Devil Brevis was kept out of this lineup because we saw how
He
crucial
was
he was
injured.
last season.
He was injured.
Oh, then it's fine. But you see how much they missed him
Yeah,
in those first few matches because if you see last season as well, Breves did do a lot of run scoring for CSK in terms of contribution to the scoreboard. It was him and Shivam Dobe that were putting
yeah,
up the runs previous season, and you see that he's an integral part of the squad now. Also, he's putting in those constant 30 plus scores. For example, in this match as well, he scored about 41 runs, and that was a really good strike rate. Oh, he
mm-hmm.
did in 29 balls, which is which is what you need these days. You need that innings which is impactful as well. Uh, but yeah, it's just Sarfraz Khan, Sanju Samson, and Ayush Matre have really brought CSK out of the ditch. I can say
Yeah,
they're really getting those 2 points consistently now. I think it's two matches in a row that they've won.
yep,
It's a good sign for that team. It looks like they're in a good track right now because
yeah,
as I mentioned, you don't want to lose too many matches in the first seven because it'll get really difficult coming later on with the pressure. Since it's a long tournament, there'll be fatigue, there'll be a lot of issues that will come
yeah,
up, and there'll be a lot of mental strain as well in such a long tournament, and you'll
mm-hmm.
need to be really have that mental strength to take it through, and the team that'll have it, as we mentioned it a number of times, is the one that'll actually go through.
Exactly.
My this KKR bowling lineup, if you notice it, relied so much on the success of this deadly spin duo of Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti.
Yep.
But when those two don't pick up the wickets, that's when you see KKR really struggling
Yeah,
because they don't know who else to go to. There is no that these days you have 8 specialist batsmen and 3 specialist bowlers. The third specialist bowler is not there in this team.
exactly.
It is there. It is you cannot expect two people to be in form throughout their career or perform every match,
Yeah,
and that's exactly what's happening with Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan. They perform for 7 years. They're allowed to have this
yeah,
slightly rough patch that they're
exactly.
having.
And Sunil Narayan had a good
And
game as well. That's the crazy part. He only gave 21 runs and a wicket. I
yeah,
think
he's
obviously they
finding
didn't
his groove back.
they don't have Patirana as well. Patirana as well. I don't think he can revolutionize this bowling lineup. He has also had his bad season with last time at Chennai with bowling like some 25 wides, and even Harshit Rana as well. I'm not sure if he's the primary pacer of KKR, like who can make you win titles at least. Obviously 2024 went well, but obviously he had the backing of Stark, Vaibhav Arora, and Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti, they're clicking back then as well. But since they're not, now it's all gone down the drain. Now, if you look at the likes of every other team, they have one primary pacer or a primary spinner who will pakka get those wickets. Sunil Narayan is having those off days. Varun Chakravarti is having those off days. If you look at any of the teams which are doing really well right now, they all have a primary pacer. You look at RCB, you can take either Bhuvi or Hazelwood because Hazelwood's been like rotating out of the strike. Then who else is there? Then you have likes of Punjab. They have Bartlett, who's been getting a couple of wickets. They have Arshdeep always. So these are the kind of teams that even RR with Jofra Archer. So you need that kind of a player. But obviously, I think the flop of the season, looking at least we're almost halfway done. It's Cameron Green. Not good with the ball, not good with the bat. 25-point change here. It's not looking good.
How many times have we seen this? How
Yeah.
many times have we seen this? That a player goes for very expensive. It's like
Yeah.
money is thrown for that player. Like
Yeah,
a
the
lot of
only
money is
players
thrown.
who I know that really built their worth their price recent years was Shreyas Iyer for 26.75 because obviously he took Punjab to the finals and he was really good, and maybe Pat Cummins just the year before that. But before that, I remember there was this one season. All these guys went for big prices. Ben Stokes, Sam Curran, Cameron Green. Cameron Green was actually somewhat decent then, but these two actually scammed their franchisees. Harry Brook
Yeah,
went for
and
13
if
CR.
I'm not wrong, Vijay Unadkat also was there as one of the biggest buys.
Not
Then
that
there
season, it was way
was
before. That was way before though.
Yuvraj Singh as well. You've seen
Yuvraj
this,
Singh, two
you know,
seasons in a row. 2 seasons in a
two
row, he's
seasons in
scammed.
a row, and both the seasons he was a flop.
Exactly. There are
So when
some
you see
cases when
something
they
like,
are good, but
how
not
can we
necessarily.
forget? How can we forget last year Rishabh Pant,
Rishabh
27
Pant,
crores,
huh?
and
Oh my god.
we saw how big a flop he was.
Venkatesh
Uh,
Iyer. Venkatesh Iyer, how?
Venkatesh Iyer as well. So there are many examples that you can put through that, players that really go for really high prices and they aren't able to justify that. It doesn't make sense as well. And in the first half of the season, first 3 4 matches, 2 3 matches, at least Cameron Green was supposed to be a specialist batsman.
Yeah.
Now, definitely, apparently KKR was aware, but that obviously came for a surprise because you bought him as an all rounder and then he
Yeah.
comes as a specialist batsman. Now he's bowling some overs, uh, which is maybe a good sign for KKR, but you need him to perform as well.
Exactly.
And now, if you look at KKR's batting, it's it's reliant on two people, which is Ajinkya Rane and Ankush Raghuvanshi.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who've been putting in runs for this team, and no one else is ready to give their support. This
Exactly.
time around, at least we saw Roman Powell and Ramandeep Singh trying to save some face at the end of the innings, but they
Exactly.
couldn't do much. The
Yeah.
game was
The game was out of
out of
hand.
hand already.
Yeah.
But what a catch from Sarfraz Khan! If I'm not wrong, was
Yeah.
this match?
I think it was this match only. Or maybe I'm tripping. No, it was this
No,
match
no, it
only.
was against. My bad, my
Was
bad.
it? Yeah, because the
Yeah.
thing is, I didn't watch the Delhi match completely because I was having my own cricket game. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's always a thing. But like, I think Sarfaraz Khan, like I said last game, he might be getting the boot, maybe because if Dhoni comes in, which is, but he's not. Dhoni's been not cleared for the SRH game, and neither has Pat, if I'm not wrong. Both of them are going to come maybe only 2 weeks later. So we were expecting Dhoni and Pat we might see this week as well. That won't happen. Again,
But
like we said,
uh, I feel for this KKR's batting lineup, it's time to give Tim Seifert a chance and
yeah.
drop Finn Allen
Yeah, Finn
because
Allen as
he's
well.
not hitting.
Besides the first 2 matches, he hasn't had that blitzstering first strike. I remember against Mumbai, he hit like 20, 200 strike rate, 37 or something he had. Against us, he had that really good first over with David Payne and whatnot. And that's it. He couldn't capitalize on that. And when you are an opener, you will have to at least stay for the entire power play or at least 5 overs of it. If you're not able to do that, like yes, you create that 40, 30 runs impact, you give that cushion, that's not necessarily enough because right now 200 is not that par score. Everyone will be able to hit that 200. You have to hit at least 220, 230 to, to try defending that. So I think that's something they have to keep in mind. Coming to Chennai's bowling, obviously they bowl really well. Khalil has been one of the underrated players in the past 2 seasons. Akhil Hussain finally. I think he got his chance. I was waiting when were they going to drop him, when they're going to drop him in. But yeah, I think he want people. He's the replacement for Jadeja. At least that's what I think the management is trying to force it down.
I think my mic is muffled, Srihan.
My mic is no. I said he might be the replacement for Jadeja. So that's the thing. And Noor Ahmed, what can I say? I think in the past couple of seasons, he's been the gem for uh, for Chennai. I think no matter how low they were, I remember last season, I think halfway through the season also, he was only the purple cap holder. So I think that's something which is really good. But the thing is, I'm not sure how good this side will do against the likes of again, like how I mentioned before as well, with really explosive batting lineups, such as like if you look at the Mumbai, obviously they haven't been performing so good. Or when you look at the likes of SRH, RCB, they faced already and they got hit for about 250. So they would
They
be
got
in trouble.
yeah, but I think Samson coming back to form is one plus for them, and it's not that some of their bowlers are finding the groove. Anshul Kamboj has been picking a couple of wickets. Jamie Overton is he is the underrated player
Yeah,
according to me this season because of his contribution so far. Last year it was Noor Ahmed carrying it with the ball, but this time I think Jamie Overton is contributing with both the bat and the ball.
yeah,
I think he's the one who's replaced Sam Curran for this 11. We've seen how Sam Curran used to play for Chennai. He used to contribute with both bat and ball.
mm,
Uh, Jamie Orton is doing the same as well. So it is. There are a lot of positives that Chennai need to look at, but there definitely more things that they need to be wary of also
yeah,
going into the season. But if they continue this positive mindset and
yeah.
go with this flow, I think uh, they can look for a decent chance, give a fight. Is what I can say. But again, it's too early to make any predictions with the playoffs, knowing the nature of IPL. We've mentioned
Exactly.
this many times, and that's all that we have for this match. Coming to the next match, LSG versus RCB. Yes,
Brutal.
uh, the match you felt, oh, is RCB's
This might have
match
been
and
the
all
lowest
that,
score in
but
IPL
an
as well, like
interest.
this season. This season, I think this was the lowest score.
Yeah, but before the match, interesting fact is RCB had never beaten LSG in Chinnaswamy Stadium until yesterday.
Yeah,
For me, day before, for you, yesterday.
yeah, yeah,
It is that was quite surprising to see. I mean, we did lead against them in head to head. We won four while they won two in the six matches that we
yeah.
have played. But to see losing both the matches to Chinnaswamy at some so I'm not really that surprised as well. But again, you see the LSG was again. The top order doesn't click. We mention this every video, and I think they really need to look into it. They were
Nicholas
so
Puran's
reliant.
not clicking. Nicholas Puran is not
He's not
clicking.
clicking.
Hmm.
Nicholas Puran is not clicking. The Rishabh Pant is not clicking. Mitchell
Rishabh,
Marsh is
yeah.
the only one who's
I mean,
actually.
Rishabh, I get it though. Like he was in, like today. This match, I'll give him just because he came off the field again. He came on. Obviously, he wasn't at his 100%. But
Yeah, Rishabh Pant, yes, he did get injured and all that, but Mitchell Marsh as well. He isn't able to accelerate because of the regular
wickets
intervals
falling.
that
Yeah,
they're losing their wicket. That it is not easy for someone has to say, and that's what Mitchell Marsh
exactly.
has been doing.
I
But
think it
in
goes
this
vice versa
LSG
as well.
starting lineup,
If Marsh gets out early, Markram has to play that role, and it's not helping them out. Obviously,
and
but bowling you have to give credit to for RCB as well. It's not just that Lucknow's
it's a
batting is
really
bad.
good bowling effort. I was
Yeah,
mentioning I think previous video I was mentioning that RCB need a match where they restrict the opposition to a low score.
yeah,
We had considered 200 in all our matches before this match, and to see this bowling effort, it was really good. It wasn't that the pitch was completely slow as well. It was the way RCB bowled.
exactly.
Rasik Dar bowled really well.
Finally,
Josh
yeah.
Hazelwood
We
coming back
I
to
think we were telling
11
a couple
and
of games
what
as
a
well.
spell he had.
We were telling a couple of games before as well. They have to bring in Rasik because if you know how good I think he was
Yeah, when
playing for
Abhimanyu Singh was
Delhi.
bought in, it didn't make sense to only send Rasik.
Abhinandan
Sorry,
Singh.
Abhinandan Singh was bought in. We said Rasik that we saw and he was decent last season. We see why he was needed back in the 11 as well.
And
The
y'all
he
are paying
picked up.
also good money to him. Y'all are paying good money to him.
Yeah, we paid good money to him, and it was a long term investment that is paying off right now as well. And the evergreen Bhuvneshwar Kumar, he might be getting old, his pace might be decreasing, he might be not bowling like his prime, but he is definitely picking up the wickets and bowling with a very good economy, uh, and shows why he is important to us as well. But before all of that, I do not want to take credit away from Mukul Chowdhury and Ayush Badoni. The way they batted was absolutely brilliant. Ayush Badoni was finding the boundaries
With
with really
these,
good placement, but the way Mukul Chowdhury has been developing for this LSG side is a really good sign. He's again one of the bright spots of this LSG team. He got him out of uh, the trench, I could say, the last game where he just won the game out of nowhere for them.
yep.
Uh, and if they really need to make a comeback in the season, he'll play an integral part. It's good to see that someone from the middle order is performing for the LSG side, because we kept mentioning they were so dependent on the top order. But now, if someone in the
Yeah.
middle order is putting in the runs and putting, you can back someone in the middle order in case again the top order which has been failing till now. The is the middle order that has at least in the past couple of matches that has been saving some face.
Yeah.
And RCB's batting, I think there wasn't much score, so there wasn't much pressure as well.
Shout out to
He was
Prince Yadav, the Prince Yadav. He's getting those wickets, I think, throughout the season.
Yeah, again we had mentioned so many times that the LSG bowling lineup was inexperienced, but the way Prince Yadav has been bowling, he's just been he's just been really good,
Getting those
and
two
he's
wickets every match almost.
complementing the efforts of Mohammad Shami.
Yeah.
Yes, Mohammad Shami wasn't very economical like his previous matches. He did get hit, but Prince Yadav has been bowling really well. Yes, he did go for 10 runs per over, but he did pick up 3 wickets as well, and those breakthroughs were really good wickets as well. He picked up huge batsmen. If you see Jitesh Sharma, Rajat Padidar, and
Phil Salt.
so Phil Salt as well. And that early breakthrough did put some pressure back on RCB. They needed that early momentum, and he gave it to them also. Um, I think, but what I really need to mention is this IPL has shown us all. We had seen Rohit Sharma come as impact player before, which shocked us, and now seeing Virat
I
Kohli
totally
come as
forgot about. I
impact
actually
player
forgot about that. Yeah.
is is
Avesh
is
Khan, my
the nail
guy.
in the coffin.
Avesh Khan,
Uh,
2 wickets, bro. Less than six economy. Wow. Like we mentioned before, he'll
he,
have that one or
he
two
somehow
games which he'll play
he
well.
somehow managed to perform against RCB. But yeah, seeing Virat Kohli come as impact player was definitely weird to watch. But I think there's a first for everything, and there was a very valid reason. He was feeling under the weather, and he had a sore knee and all of that. But it was a brilliant innings by him as well. For 49 again is the first, talking about first is the first time he's gotten out on 49 as well. That shows his level. How much ever we talk about him, and the rest just contributed enough to take us over the line.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that's all which is enough in a chase
Finishing
like that.
exactly, and finishing it in 15 overs didn't give us a huge bonus in the net run rate as well. We sit on the top of the table with cruising through this tournament, but we have to be with caution because it's only 5 matches in. 4 wins out of 5 is a really good sign, but again, it's a long tournament. You still
Yeah.
have 9 matches to go. You have to be wary of all of that
Three home
and
wins,
taking
though.
one.
3 home wins is pretty good for RCB.
3 home wins in Chinnaswamy. We did it last time in away. We won 7 out of 7 away. This time our home record looks perfect, and that's a really good sign because usually our home record because in Chinnaswamy has been uh, never great because we never really had the bowling attack. But this time around, since last season, we are having a really good bowling attack that is putting in the performances. And this RCB side looks really balanced. They have an explosive batting and a really good bowling lineup to complement that as well. And that's all that's there about this match as well. Coming to the last match,
I think I just saw
Mumbai.
qualifier 2 of last time again, bro. Last year qualifier 2 I just saw again on telecast.
I know that we keep saying that oh Mumbai in the first seven matches usually lose
They
quite a
should have
number of
lost their
matches,
first game. They should have just lost that first game against KKR. That's all I'm
but
going to say.
this this is concerning. It's starting to get concerning for this Mumbai side as well because it's not that there are they don't have the players. They're
Yeah.
actually a deadly side if you think about
They
it.
have the most
Uh,
T20 World Cup players right now.
Exactly, and they're still struggling to get over the line. Is what is really concerning. If I'm not wrong, they're literally the opposite of the table toppers. If I'm not wrong, they won one and lost four,
Yeah,
which I know that Mumbai has lost five in a row and won an IPL as well, but now IPL has changed a lot of good teams,
yeah,
and to do that, especially when you have a run rate of -1, it is really concerning signs for Mumbai
definitely. Yeah,
and Punjab. What a side they're looking ever since last year under Shreyas's captaincy. They just look, they just look solid. Uh, Shreyas Iyer again, that Wanker innings, yes, like Sriyan mentioned, probably was like last year's qualifier one. It's good to see
qualifier
Ashleep
two.
pick up wickets. It it's good to see that Ashleep is picking up wickets and is economical as well.
Yeah,
Because if you see the last couple of matches, he was going for runs and in the death overs he was picking up wickets. But this time he had a solid start in the power play itself. He just gave 2 runs in the 2 overs and picked up 2 wickets. If I'm not wrong, two no, 2 wickets or a wicket.
he
He,
got
he was
three
he was
wickets and
excellent.
22 runs totally.
What an innings by Quinton de Kock. What a way to make your
I
comeback into the
honestly
IPL.
thought that before the season started, I think in my prediction as well for the playing level, I thought Quinton would start over Rickleton. To
Yeah,
be
we
honest,
definitely thought that because the pair of Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma have done it before as well.
exactly,
Now
and
Rohit
he
Sharma
was
was
in really
injured
good
again,
form coming in. He was in really good form coming into the IPL as well.
Yeah, and to drop him did make sense. You see what you're missing out on,
Yeah. I mean,
and
nothing to
and
take away from Ryan
dropping.
Rickleton as well. But like today he didn't have a good game, but past couple of games he's been performing
Yeah,
decent
he's
enough.
been having a good game. So you don't really know what the right combination is, and they're struggling to find that right combination. And you see how Namandir is growing into his role. He was promoted up the order this time around, but the way he's been performing for Mumbai for a past couple of seasons has been good. They've been playing really well. Namandir, at least you see, he's one of the guys with the highest strike rate in the IPL for the past couple of seasons, and he's been performing consistently as well. So it is good sign to see. But yes, they need to get their act together. I think it's time that they win a game or two. But
Yeah.
and Shashank Singh, I think he's growing into the role of part-time bowler, picking up those, coming in and picking up that wicket or two, and then breaking the momentum. Because he's done that again. He came, he just bowled his 2 overs, picked up a wicket, and that's all his job was to do, and he's done it perfectly as well. Maybe he's not probably he's barely gotten a chance with the bat, but he's definitely making a contribution with the ball, and that's good signs for this Punjab side. Prabhsimran Singh again has been good for Punjab since past couple of seasons, but from last season onwards, he's just upped his game, and we see that now he's putting in consistent performances as well, which is really good for Punjab. Uh, there again, now they're at the top of the table, and see, this is like table looks like last season, where Punjab and RCB are fighting for the first two spots. And again, it's too early to say anything, but yeah,
But yeah,
uh,
like five teams are tied for fourth place. So like any win right now, like tomorrow GT and KKR are playing. If either sides win, there'll be some shuffling again. Like if GT wins, they'll go up to fourth, and if KKR wins, they'll go up to ninth from 10th. So that's something which will always happen. And nothing, we obviously right now as well, we can never say that anyone's not going to make it to the playoffs. You just need 8 games to like have a comfortable chance to get to the eliminator. And Punjab and RCB and RR have already accomplished half of that. But you might have that losing streak, you might have that phase that you might get a player injured and whatnot. So you always have to be prepared for anything. But I think this Punjab side, I can't lie, I did not expect they'll play this well, but they have been proving me wrong. I think they've been playing out of their skin. Cooper Conley, not the best of knocks, but past two matches at least. But you know that he'll show up whenever there's something which is going to go bad. But again, one more concern from Mumbai is that bowling attack, which is probably one of the best bowling attacks, is just not clicking. Deepak Chahar, 18 runs per over with 2.3 and 45 overs. That's so 45 runs in 2.3 overs. That's not good. Bumrah has been wicketless for the past 5 games, which is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely wild to even think of that. That Bumrah doesn't
It's
have a
because
wicket.
of the standards that he set. He
Yeah,
set such high standards that seeing him go wicketless throughout this IPL
it's crazy.
seems like something is really wrong.
Exactly. It's
But
not. It's
I
not like
think
they
he's
haven't had much
allowed
home
to have this
games.
patch.
Yeah, but it's not like
He's
they've had
allowed
much
to have this
home
rough
games. No,
patch.
it's not like they haven't been having home games. They've out of these 5 games, I think they played 3 at home. So I would at least kind of expect that he, get used to that pitch and then try using his specialities and whatnot. But yeah,
But yeah,
obviously,
someone really needs to step up in this side when it comes to bowling because batting doesn't seem like an issue. It's the bowling attack that is looking like an issue because batting, someone or the other is stepping up. This game it was Quinton de Kock, previous game it was Rutherford, there was a game where Rohit Sharma performed, a game where
yeah.
Ryan Rickelton performed. Now Mandir is putting in the numbers. So batting is not the problem here. Problem is
But
with
yeah,
the
Tilak
bowling
also has to
lineup.
perform. Tilak and Sky are also have not been doing well.
Tilak and Sky are yet to put in the numbers. If you see, Tilak, yes, did have a good World Cup, but you see, when he came, the time he performed is when he was not under pressure after a wicket fell. Recently, whenever Tilak has come in when a cluster of wickets has fallen and he's asked to build a partnership, he hasn't been able to do it.
Yeah.
He's found it difficult when he's been allowed to play free, the runs are scored. He just have to come and continue that. He's played a really good knock. We've seen that in the World Cup as well. So I think yeah, it's time that Tilak and Sky also show up and this bowling lineup. Someone has to put their hand up and say, okay, I will lead the way, and the rest have to follow. Because it's high time that they start performing. If they really want to make it to the playoffs, which they obviously do. A franchisee with again one of the biggest legacies in this tournament is this is they really need to step their game up. Again, that's all that we have. 3 matches done. There's still a long way to go.
The
And like you
Saturday
guys always
we have no. I think we're gonna make a video after the Saturday, and then next Monday again we'll make a video. Until then, go on. You can
see you
continue.
guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Chalo, bye.